Hey guys, we're back with SubaHibi. Last time Takuji, he went crazy. Yeah, but now that I think of it, I've seen that CG before. It's not my first time seeing that one. Maybe it's on. Wait, hold on. If I go to VNDB, is that like they have like a couple CGs at the bottom, just to kind of show off the game? Is that there? Yeah, that's there. I probably looked at that before. Yeah, him saying, "Mark my words, all ye who quiver in fear." Okay, yeah, that might have been my first impression of Takuji. There's two characters I haven't seen before yet. I'm not gonna read the text. I'm just looking at them. They're both men. Oh well, but that's probably coming up soon then, I guess, because the other four are seen. Anyway, the world is pervaded by lies and the truth is hidden, huh? Why did I simply stand by and watch? Oh, hold on. Let me fix my mic. There we go. Yeah, what's up with Yuki like getting headaches and stuff when she's around Takuji? Maybe he's just that much of a worm? We hate him. Why didn't I say anything back to him? Like, I'm still kind of operating under the magic isn't really real scenario. Basically, we're looking at this like Umineko. Like, the parallel world things might be real, but everything going on here is no magic. So like, I can't think of an explanation for why Yuki's like, nearly passing out every time she goes near Takuji. Because I was dizzy? Because my head hurt? That's no excuse. It wasn't so bad I wasn't able to at least say a single word. I couldn't speak at all. I just listened to Kagami yelling at him. I just listened to Mamiya Takuji gleefully listing his predictions. I couldn't do anything. I wonder what I was supposed to do back there. I wonder what I was supposed to do to Mamiya Takuji back there. Okay, someone who hasn't played it, I'm wondering, did Yukito do something different in Sui no Soro? Otonashi Ayana-san.
Ohayo.
Good morning. Her theme song always gets me. Just the... Is this something in Morse code? Like, could you translate this? So you're cutting class too?
So,
I see. So what were you doing? At the sky again?
So.
Oh no, Lou joke? The sky, huh? I see.
Minakami-san. Nande naiteru no?
Crying? Doesn't the word crying usually refer to someone who's shedding tears?
So. Yoku wakaranai. Sonna kiga shita dake.
Nothing worth crying over happened, but
Nakatta kedo.
I don't really feel that great either.
Kibun ga saenai no?
Nope.
Iroiro atta kara?
I mean, it could be like Takuji's like drugging your food or something. Like, where does she eat lunch at? Yeah, maybe. A lot has happened lately. I'm getting worn out. What about you?
Watashi ga dou shita no?
I was just wondering, how do you feel? I mean, where has she felt that way before? Besides the pool, it's happened on the rooftop in the classroom. But nobody else has felt that way, so it can't be like he's like putting like drugged gas into the school. Especially since twice it was outside. It's just that the two of our classmates died in such a short period of time, the whole school is going wild with rumors. But the fact that it happened on the rooftop is weird. Because Takuji was not on the rooftop.
Uwasa?
Oh, I see. You don't know about them, do you?
Takashima Zakuro-san kara no meiru no hanashi?
Oh, yeah, she knows. You know?
Warikashi.
Did you get one of those messages on your phone too?
Watashi wa keitai denwa o motte inai.
Oh.
Watashi ni kita no wa chigau mono.
Something else? Wait, what is it?
Takashima-san kara.
What? From Takashima-san? What is it?
Mitai.
Oh, well, of course if you say it like that. What do you mean? Is it okay?
Daijoubu tte?
I don't really know how to put it.
それって、Minakami-sanが大丈夫なのかって意味でいい？
Why me? Is this something that shocking?
さあ、それはわからない。ただ、それはあなたが隠したものだから。
Yuki-san? Me?
でも、正しくはMinakami-sanが隠したものじゃない。Minakami-sanに隠されたもの。
Those are two very different things. Unless Yuki is still like God. But I kind of assumed that Yuki was only God in the Down the Rabbit Hole one world. And that here she's just a normal girl. What do you mean I don't really understand? Do you know something? What I know? I mean, she could still be like a Haruhi Suzumiya in this world, but I don't think she is.
あなたの限界が世界の限界。だからあなたの語り得ないこと、あなたが見ることができないことをあなたに教えることができないし。
Well, Ayana seems to be directly implying. What do you mean?
語り得るものは明晰に、あなたが見た光景しか見せられないということ。
Oh God, are we getting into Wittgenstein territory? What I've seen? Huh?
人はなぜいろいろなものを隠そうとするんだろう。
What are you talking about?
知っているはずなのに知らないように振る舞い、そしていつか本当にそれを忘れる。忘れたにもかかわらずそれに興味を抱くくせに。
Ayana-san?
そういえばさっき間宮くんの教室で声がした。
Yeah, I bet. Mamiya told everyone about how people have hidden death. He says the world is hidden death.
ならせっかく隠したものをなんで人は暴こうとするんだろう。なんでせっかく遠くに隠した死、それに人は見せられるんだろう。
What do you mean by that?
一生懸命隠したはずなのにまた掘り返そうとしている。水上さんもせっかく隠したものをまた掘り返そうとしている。それは全く同じこと。
Something I've hidden?
そう。それを隠し通せば、あるいは
Or?
素晴らしき日々。
SubaHibi! She said it! She roll the credits! The wonderful everyday?
永遠の生の中に人は生きる。
People live within eternity? What are you talking about?
そう。生は閉じたもの。
Schrodinger's cat!
死は誰にも明け放たれていないものだから。
This is the mandatory time where we talk about Schrodinger's cat? Or Schrodinger? But Schrodinger sounds better. Come on, we all know that.
隠し通せば知ることなどない。それと同じ。素晴らしき日々は語り得ぬ沈黙の上に立つ。死を思わず、死を知らず、そして生の中にありて、いつの日にかあなたの目の前を通り過ぎた猫のように、いつの日にかあなたが眠る夜に吠える犬のように、足元のおぼつかないブロック塀の上を上手に歩き、上限の月を喰らうように吠える。子猫のように小さき者の命を引き裂き、子犬のように従順な瞳で人を見上げる。
You've lost me.
猫のように孤独の夜にありて、犬のように集団の森にある。生を思わず、そして生を知る。その中に、あるいはその外に素晴らしき日々が。
You know, ask her what the heck she's talking about. Her voice was quiet, and her eyes were lucid. She seemed to know everything. She seemed to see everything. She gave me goosebumps. But, Ayana-san, what is it that you know?
水上さんが知ることだけ。
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. What do you mean? Don't look at me like that either.
質問ばかりの人は嫌われる。
I don't really want people to like me anyways. What she knows, I was scared of that truth, and I wanted to know it too.
外に行きたい。
Outside?
ここより先の世界。
Well, I mean, this one's pretty okay. Let's keep going. The next world? Starting to sound like Mamiya Takuji.
そう。かっこいい？
Not at all. It's pretty gross.
かっこいいのに。外の世界。
Only Zakuro's allowed to sound cool while talking about that.
なんか気持ちよさそう。
So what is that outside? What's the next world? You mean heaven? Or some other afterlife? Or a higher plane of existence? Either way, no, it's actually July 14th through 20th again, just slightly different. Yeah.
そうだよ。みなかみさんの言う通りだよ。外の世界なんかない。
Okay.
すべては私たちの世界。それはどこまで行っても私たちの世界。ここに立ち止まるのも、ここから歩き出すのも、同じく私たちの世界。あの世があるとしたら、それはきっと私たちの世界。もっと高度な、高次元の世界があるとしたら。
This sounds like Wittgenstein to me. I don't like this.
神様の世界があっても、悪魔の世界があっても、それはきっと私たちの世界。この世界に新しい、それこそ外から新しい注釈をつけたとしても、それも新しい私たちの世界。
No, I don't think you can call that part either old or new. Okay, sorry, I cut it there. Maybe you heard me laughing twice.
なら、これから見える世界もまた、あなたの世界。新しくも古くもない世界。
Is this metaphorical or not?
こんな言葉が、みなかみさんにとっての正しい注釈になるのかな。
What? Ayana-san slowly brought her face closer to mine. Then she headbutted me with a conk. Sorry, with a conk? Conk, meaning of a machine breakdown. Is that the sound effect? Oh yeah, no, informal. Hit someone on the head. Ayana-san! Oh. But she can just give us information like that? It works like that? What? What was... So she was there, but... I mean, I guess she could have had like a physical camera with her if she's the photographer, but... Remember, it was a short-haired person. I need to go back and look at the CG. Just now, Takeshima-san was... Okay, that's a little magic. But it could be drugs. It could be drugs. What I possess? What does that mean? Like maybe like Ayana had like a drug on her forehead, like a needle, and the needle went into Yuki's brain.
水上さん、こんな話知ってる？世界には何人の魂があれば足りるか。
Two. One's too lonely. What do you mean?
そのままの意味。世界に必要な数の魂。多分、一つで十分。
No, you gotta share the world with someone. What do you mean, Ayana-san? Huh? Ayana-san? She wasn't there anymore. She's scared of clocks. No one was there. Okay, Ayana doesn't exist, Kagami doesn't exist, Tsukasa doesn't exist, Takuji maybe exists. But I was on the rooftop killing time. All the day's classes had ended. I had no reason to be at school after classes were over, so I decided to go back to the classroom for the moment.
Yuki!
Kagami?
Yuki, また授業サボってた。
Maybe. Yeah, sorry.
もう知らない。
Well, let me move my mic a little closer. There. I was putting it in the spot where I put it for like Expedition 33, because they have to see the entire screen. Like that's kind of important. But here, like it's a 4x3 window. Like I care. You get that out of some shoujo manga? Back Sprite. Hey Kagami, what are you so mad about?
何が?
It doesn't seem like nothing.
怒ってなんかないわ。
Ah.
これから他校と合同練習があるの。だから邪魔しないで。
She's doing the Sudora thing. Kagami! Kagami, what's wrong?
どうもしてないよ。
Kagami. How many times did she say Kagami? Hold on. Kagami? 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 Kagami?
Kagami.
Kagami? Maybe it's because I skipped classes to get out of there. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised after I ran off and left her alone in there. Sorry about that. Tsukasa.
ごめん。少しだけでいいからお姉ちゃん放っておいてあげて。
Alright. Maybe Tsukasa's mad at me too. As soon as I got home, I turned on my computer. Wonder if they approved my registration. I immediately opened my email and checked the messages. Want to meet you soon. All I want is sex. My husband was raped by a giant anteater. They're almost all spam. All the spam sure is annoying. The guy sending out all this crap should go kill himself. Wow, okay, jeez. Registration complete. Kita High message board, Sawayaka's Secretariat. The title almost looked like spam at first glance, but it wasn't. That's the first step in following the trail of breadcrumbs. The pulse quickened a little bit. Here I go. I opened the email. Hello, Shibata Katsuie-san. This is the Secretariat of the Kita High message board, Sawayaka. Thank you for registering, yada yada. Your registration's completed. You can log into the site. We've all seen these emails before. Login ID Yakiuchi. Password Shizukatake. Suicide. Yakiuchi? Is that a character we know? I don't recognize the name. His name and ID password definitely were mine. Actually approved it. They actually approved something like Shibata Katsuie. That meant the administrator just approved any registration without even thinking about it. Might have even been an automatic approval. I wondered who the administrator was. Takuji. I clicked the link. It's the typical style floating thread message board. Threads with the most recent posts were displayed closest to the top of the page. So the thread jumped to the bottom if there weren't many responses. So they could rise to the top again if they got responses. Apparently this kind of message board got its name from the way threads at the bottom could float up to the top. Huh? Figured there'd just be a few threads, but it's pretty popular, huh? They probably want this many threads until just recently. Takashima Zakuro's death. Actually, this whole thing with the suicides, this is just like marketing to get the site like more views. Takuji's speech. It's true that this world is going to end. There weren't many very threads before all this happened, so the entire board is covered with threads on this topic. The one that particularly stood out. 1. Who shall be saved and who shall not? This thread was created today at 11:23. Takuji himself made it. Oh, he put his name there. ID Mommy, 2012, 15th, yeah. Many of you have confirmed it, many of you have seen it. Takashima's message predicted my awakening. I'm standing here now as the savior. Now it is time to determine who will be saved and who will not. Another one night after Takashima? Knock it out for that crap. Kyra. I reported you to the police, Inken. No, they still haven't caught you yet? Adamo. Not surprisingly, Mamiya's thread was full of trolls. Of course, no one was taking him seriously. I was a bit relieved. There are several people who went missing after the incident earlier, but evidently they were unrelated. Sorry? Everyone was just making fun of his posts on here. Now let's start checking these out. Better start with the ones that are about to disappear. I looked at the oldest of the threads that had topped 1,000 posts and got unlocked. This might be it. Thread for discussion of the following incident. It was 7:10. That is about Shiroyama's accident. Oh, it's that recent? Okay, like literally, but 4 days apart? Or 5? What day was? Well, this is the 15th. Zakuro died on the 13th, I think. So 3 days apart. It's been coming up in other threads, but I made this thread to talk about it exclusively. It's kind of weird to start a thread about someone's death. Kyra again. Inken. Is it really Shiroyama from class 3? This thread is peacefully ended. Same 3 people. Kita High 3rd year, class 6, seat number 12. Kinkin. Shiroyama Tsubasa. But they have his weight? How do they have that? How do they know his blood type? Where do you get that? You measure of yourself? Lol. Yeah, that's me. I'm a Nana. His death was inevitable. Zakuro! This reply 27 is supposed to be the registered name. Is this Takashima Zakuro herself? So she was posting on here. We don't know it's her. Seriously, learn some tact. Takashima Zakuro's in class 3, right? But she killed him. Your name is Takashima-san? Think you need to be a little more respectful. What a freak. Everyone was insulting her. That's to be expected, since she said that right after his death. But why? His death is just the beginning. Just the beginning, she says. So I mean, our token black guy dies next, but they have that. That's a trope in Japan. There really is a problem with what you're saying, Takashima. This is all according, you know, as someone who hasn't seen horror movies, I don't know if that's like a real trope or not. I've seen like the first Halloween. I've seen most of the first Scream, and then I saw 5 and 6 recently too. Then I've seen like some crappy ones I was forced to watch as like a teenager. Yeah, what like the 4th Paranormal Activity, and I think it's called Sinister. There's like a kid who kills his family with a lawnmower. This is all according to prophecy. Now she thinks there's a prophecy, lol. Where's your tinfoil hat? Is Takashima-san the one who started all this? Before Mamiya Takuji. But still, prophecy. ... Seeing that, like, that was Takashima's last post in that thread. Takashima-san's posts were ignored. The thread about Shiroyama's accident went to 1,000 posts. I looked for other threads. This is... Big Hazard is coming? Oh, the sealed Nuvas used a specialized physics bug, i.e. an outer magic dark summons bug, is this Yu-Gi-Oh? To plant negative thoughts in the human race. That's the true nature of the battle between the dictators and tyrants of the world. Hitler, Genghis Khan, Marie Antoinette. Famous tyrant Marie Antoinette, and us, the peasants, the revolutionaries, the proletariat. We all know, okay, this Zakuro, you lost all authority here. Shiroyama Tsubasa was infected by the specialized physics bug. This, is it Nevis? Used him to degrade me, the phenomenon of inducing a low energy state with a negative energy blast, and the reason is because the Nevis will soon awaken. Big hazard is coming. A great disaster will occur. I can 100% hear this in Zakuro's voice. Stay away from me, Big Hazard. It's a funny name. Lol. Please stay away from me. Okay, thanks. Don't joke around. We weren't going to take her seriously. She sounded crazy. Probably would have reacted the exact same way. I don't know what she was talking about, but it's full of hard words. Wasn't sure what else she expected anyone. What is a Nevis? Small benign skin lesion. Okay, it's a little gross thing. Who's Big Hazard? He sounds like some big guy. For you. He's not a person. It's a great disaster. It's the aftershocks from the worldwide recession. Big Hazard was the reason. Who's Daiki? The blank sun in front of the station closed down. I don't know. It's like a store. I know what you mean. Who's 8? Oh yeah. Sounds like some big guy, Kyra again. That's wrong. It probably was wrong. They didn't really know what Big Hazard was either. Is that an actual thing? Can I Google that? I feel like I shouldn't Google that. The Nevis implanted the specialized physics bug in Shiromiya Tsubasa in order to induce a low energy state in one of the Angel Warriors, the only beings that could stop the Nevis. Every Angel Warrior is targeted by an assassin that was manipulated by a specialized physics bug. However, every specialized physics bug within the barrier, Tokyo's 23rd ward, has been exterminated within the combined power of the Golden Angel Remover, the flashing... Dude, she is so chuny. The flashing blue Angel Knight. Since Shiroyama's brain has been devoured, he went insane and jumped from the rooftop where the specialized physics bug disappeared. After that, the thread was filled with trolls. People making fun of her, people getting mad, people who sounded a little scared. At this point, the people in the thread weren't terribly scared. Everyone was making a lot of noise over some crazy person on the internet. So then when is the world going to end? You keep saying it like it's a prophecy, but all I hear you is talking about stuff that's already happened. When is the world going to end? A great disaster will occur on July 20th, 2012. All next week? Not just a few people, but many people will die. More than you can count. The planet will reach a bottleneck. A bottleneck? A bottleneck? You probably think of it as a genetic bottleneck. What, Daiki, what do you know? A sudden decrease in genetic variety. So when a lot of animals die, their genetic strains disappear. Like she said, that'd be a great disaster. You shall perform the brain reverse on July 12th. Then everyone will know. Oh, was it the 12th? Got a day wrong. The fact that I am not human. The fact that the world is headed towards destruction. Okay, literally 2 days apart. Just writing about this brain reverse on the day she committed suicide? Actually, isn't that weird? Look at the words I'd copied off Takashima-san's desk. Oh, is that one of them? It's at least the same as the scribbles that were on her desk. But there's no doubt the poster made by Takashima-san. Brain Reverse, Har Megiddo, that's a Shin Megami Tensei attack. Nebula Cloud, that's also one. El Himuro, Angel Remover, also one. Angel Knight, also one. I am Angel Advise. Takashima-san is Angel Advise. The two that she mentioned in the thread, Angel Remover and Angel Knight, are those two girls with her? Yeah. It all made sense. I guess when she said I'm not human, she was saying that because she thought she was the Angel Warrior, Angel Advise. Big hazard shall arrive soon. Okay, this was the day she killed herself. 9 o'clock in the morning on the 12th. Apparently that was her last post. It's the day she performed the brain reverse. In other words, that's when she jumped off the roof. What's this? It said it was made that evening. This would be right after her suicide. I got something weird, scary. Got an email, but the picture and message are weird. Through death I have been reborn as a warrior. Or so they said, but it hurts. Okay, yeah. I'll die in 8 days, all of you will die. From Sakura. Got one too. Same one I got. What's up with that? Is it really from Takashima Sakura? After that, the thread was full of responses saying they got in the message too. Looked like almost everyone on this message board had gotten one. The same question I was thinking popped up in the thread. They all come at the same time? The fact that she had all their emails implies, well, I say she, implies that the administrator sent them. Doesn't it look like they're all sent at the same time? It was around 10:44. Let's look at, I mean, you can just mass send them out at the same time. Mine is at 10:45. Oh, I think they're all simultaneous. Simultaneous transmission. I suppose so. Every single one was at the same time, which means the sender had a register of names or some collection of data like that. Yep. That was assuming Takashima Sakura wasn't the sender. A register? Maybe a teacher? Of course, the school register doesn't have email addresses. The administrator, come on. Kinda hard to say. I think those messages really are from Sakura. I know because I had her address in my phone. Sato-kan. I don't know if someone else might be using it, but the messages are coming from Takashima-san's phone. Pay attention to Sato-kan. You're Satoko, right? I have it too. Where? No, Satoko hasn't been mentioned yet. That definitely is Takashima. There's a name that I think Takuji threw out recently. I forget what it was though. The address is the exact same. Pictures from your phone too. Your phone's camera had a horrible resolution. What should we do? That's Takashima's phone. The picture's the same resolution as the pictures we took with it before. Same as the ones we took at the restaurant. Is she alive? Takashima died. She's not alive. That much is certain. Atata? How do you know that, Atata? I'm scared. What should I do? Why are you scared? Takashima probably has a grudge against us. Was that message really from a ghost? Takashima's ghost? Then You guys bullied her? It wasn't just us. First the whole class did it. Why just us? What do you mean just us? As to Akiko and Eri, the other people in our class didn't get the email. Well, were they in the message board? We don't even know her. It's your fault. Go die so she can rest in peace. And then go turn out like this. Who cares? You guys should be the only ones receiving her curse. Actually, just before she died, didn't she say she wasn't human? She performed the brain reverse on July 12th. And everyone will know I'm not human. The world is heading towards destruction. That's what she said. Maybe she was already a ghost when she wrote that. She committed suicide after that post, so I think it's okay to assume she was human at the time. Don't say stuff like that to confuse people. The 20th is way too soon for the world to end. Maybe it's when Takashima's curse will happen? Well, only one person's ghost could destroy the world. I mean, have you seen The Ring? So the world won't end. I have not read the books. I have read a synopsis of the books. The Ring is weird. Means the people who bullied her will perish. On the 20th, they'll be killed by the curse. She's probably holding a grudge. That's why part of her curse is sending out that picture. I googled this. July 20th, end of the world? What the heck is this? Webbot project. Kodoko, you're sus. I clicked the link. Whoa. Picture's really sketchy. Sketchy as hell. Everything on the page looks like a lie. Nanakusa Ward, Thomas City, Tokyo Metropolitan Area, New White Lotus Association Webbot Research Facility. Totally an occult page. Has to be some random page that the search engine dragged up, or that person dragged up because they're Takuji. The page looked like it was thrown together in a few minutes. Would anyone really believe this? Listed events predicted by the Webbot. I see. The anthrax attacks in America in 2001. The East Coast Great Power Outage in 2003. The earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia that caused 30,000 casualties. Hurricane Katrina. This is what they were talking about in class. The last one. July 20th, 2012. Disaster level infinity. Disaster level infinity. So like, we don't know. Like, how do we know it actually predicted that? Just whoever wrote the page saying that. What's up with this prediction? Is that really right? The website was more than a little suspect. But still, even if it was just a coincidence, that's the same day Takashima-san predicted the world would end. I can see why people might believe that. The site was full of nonsensical explanations for its predictions. The site must have been where Yokoyama was getting all of her information. There's nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, "Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them." And forthwith Jesus gave them leave. The unclean spirits went out, entered into the world, into the swine. The herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. They were about 2,000, and were choked in the sea. They fed the swine, fled, and told it in the city and in the country. They went out to see what it was that was done. They came to Jesus, see him that was possessed with the devil, had the legion sitting and clothed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine. Those verses are written there. This is a verse from the Bible. A Christian organization? That they were Nichiren Buddhists? Kinda creepy. I'm tired. Been on the computer since I got home. Before I realized it, midnight had long since passed. It's already starting to get brighter outside. Wait, it's that late? The sun comes up so early in the summer. Guess I was reading every thread one by one. That's why it took so long. If I don't get some sleep soon, I'm not gonna wake up until afternoon. I stopped what I was doing for the moment and crawled into bed. Good night. Down the rabbit hole, July 16th. Okay. I'll see you guys next time with some more SubaHibi. We're getting closer to the 20th. I don't. There might be a space train in this one. We'll find out, I guess, right? See you guys then. Bye.